Greetings, everyone. I'm Aurora Rothschild Raffalo, 6. I'm a new creation. I just had a long conversation with Forsyth, so that's William Forsyth. He stays at 300 Haven Drive, 3401 HTIC 29928. I used to be a welcome guest over there until one day his manager, Chris, knocked at the door and I opened. And he just walked in. He didn't even walk in. He's like, "Excuse me, lady, can I please speak with Mr. Forsyth?" I said, "Certainly." And I called him, and he spoke with it. And then they had a paper that said that some people downstairs were sucking off the workers. And the gentleman was kind of accusing Forsyth of being part of these activities or, supporting them or something. So Forsyth retaliated, and he told me that he preferred for me to not go, because he didn't want to lose his home. Excuse that. I keep taking all these Claritin because I have allergies a lot. It's always very annoying, inside and out. So, I don't know where I placed my nose drops. I have to find them. So, apparently now he's trying to fix the situation with his manager. He spoke with him today or yesterday, and he's trying to get me to be able back to visit. Now, in the interim, some of the people who are contracted to work there, Forsyth told me there's probably not the people because somebody hollered at me through the gate today, and they were kind enough to give me a little lamp that is that I can turn on, and I put it in my tent. So apparently while I wasn't there, now that I'm here, this gentleman probably, or one of his friends, I'm not sure, maybe met Megan, and it did him, and then he transformed to Harry. So now this gentleman, I believe he thinks I'm a retard. Because now of Harlaba, the Mexican, or a Costa Rica, and a Miguelon boy de Puerto Rico, that are totally absolute anti everything to do with freedom and the United States of America. Because of them, they retarded the Mexicans and Costa Ricans and all these Latino gang to the extent where they can't even hear higher calling. If it's not absolute primal basic niggerism, suck a dick or eat a wiener type thing, whatever my conditions are in my sleep, are you gonna suck a dick? I say never. Are you gonna I really am, and that's as far as it goes. So due to that, for me to get through to these Mexican workers and stuff, when they say one of them contacts me, or someone finds me on social media, or when I used to go on these dating apps, then they got all hijacked by the hookers. So they started to fuck everybody who would ever contact me, so to make me lose confidence, on top of Watson calling me ugly for Diane Assa, Feya, and whatever else, So the cops have been onto my topic, cutting my hair, trying to diminish my value to myself as a woman, trying to make me feel like I'm not a valuable element to the society. If I ever go places, all the bartenders make fun of me and stuff like that, which I honestly don't care, because obviously I must be canon for people to be so deliriously disgusting toward me. Long story short, Forsyth Sr., now that I bypassed their trap of Mohammed Nasrallah calling the cops on my own property, now they're probably inventing another plan, because Mohammed Nasrallah was going to Forsyth's house the whole time. I wasn't. So now Mohammed Nasrallah is probably going to move somewhere safe with Prince William, maybe in Seabrook of Hilton Head, or maybe, in, I don't know, Wexford, or I don't know. But if it's in Seabrook, then whatever activity I do there, if I'm on the computer, Mohammed, that has my stolen laptop, will pretend that he did that, and that I was the cocksucker that he has been in Forsyth's house now to get Forsyth to transform to the prince. But now, because, they're getting to the point where I'm not giving down sexually, they think that maybe if I'm in Forsyth's house, maybe I'll give down. And then they'll be able to send the cop over there, I believe. That's what they're thinking, because Mohammed is only a terrorist. He's a mere Jack terrorist. That's why Aaron and Caitlin called their fucking son Jack, because they're the jack of all trades. They're absolute ignoramus, very low life people who have distracted everybody from individuality, freedom, enlightenment, and every value that comes along the mission, which is Aurora, the landing of multi-extraterrestrials that have nothing to do with terrestrial people, your customs, your habits, the way you live, the way you treat yourselves and others, the way you look, the way everything about you is not how it really is. So if you believe that your reality is all there is, and because they replaced my body with Hordoba at the White House, that's why your UFO shows are so stupid. Because at most they go down on it, it has my ovary. At most they say, are we alone? We might not be alone. But had they not replaced my body, you would now have not only exact data, we would be here. Since we couldn't come to Russia because we thought that in Russia everybody's a prostitute. So if we make a giant orgy with aliens and myself, why would a little girl be fucking aliens and not a Russian prostitute? We thought they would all come fuck with us. Do you think we thought that we were gonna all get murdered? Of course not. So everything we tried failed. So instead of freedom and unified field, now you're all in clothes. You have to pretend you're a cop, then behind my back fake a fucking report to try to trap me, then follow the guidance of some douchebag, Hezbollah, Nasrallah, Muhammad. And at most, the highest intel cop here is at most Muhammad dumb because he drinks Muhammad juice from my vagina. And you think that is arara. So por favor, and leave me alone. Thank you very much. And you're very welcome.